Immediately after welcoming a newborn into our family, both the parents are anxious. They often have millions of doubts. Let us see about normal newborn in today's video. Hi friends, I am Dr. Karamat. This is Scientific Doctor Channel. In this channel, every week a common health topic is explained via video. If you want to see such videos, subscribe to this channel. Also press the bell icon to get instant notifications on new content. Today's video is about normal newborn because every new parent has billions of doubts the moment a baby is born. As soon as the baby is born, within the first 24 hours, the normal stools and normal urine is passed. Stools initially passed what is called as meconium is black in color. This usually stays black for the first week, then turns to slightly loose stools in the first 2 to 3 weeks, and after 3 weeks a semi-solid stool pattern is established. In a normal newborn who is feeding normally, a child who is passing stool little loose is considered fine. It is not an abnormal sign and it can often be 3 to 4 times per day. Similarly, in urine, if the child is passing adequate urine, that is at least once every 4 hours once, a little straining before urination is considered normal again. A newborn often sleeps for longer durations. The total duration can be up to 16 to 20 hours a day. But each sleep cycle can be as short as 20 minutes. So, if the baby is sleeping in short sleep cycles, it is absolutely okay. And if the baby is slept for more than 3 or 3.5 hours, even for a newborn, that is again fine. But because the baby's stomach volume is small, the newborns tend to get frequent hunger and hence their sleep cycles being short and the need for frequent feeding. Because the baby's sleep rhythm is not yet fully functional, they may sleep more during the day and more active during the night. This is again perfectly normal. The sleep rhythm is not fully established till 3 to 6 months of age. The normal newborn often cries for many things because for newborns and young infants, crying is the only way of communication. They may cry for feeding, for communication, if they feel lonely, for cuddling, for frustration, for wet nappies, for practically everything. So if the crying is not continuous, if the crying is not associated with poor feeding or fever, you may consider it as normal. For the reasons of crying, you may see this video on infantile colic, the link of which is given below as well as the card above. About feeding of newborns, for term newborns especially, it should be demand feeding. That is, the feeding should be on demand, not on time. There is no need to feed every 2 hours or every 3 hours. As the baby demands, you may feed the child. What will be the approximate number of times a baby needs mother's milk? Approximately in a newborn baby till around 2 to 3 months of age, it can be up to 8 times per day. The adequacy of feeding should be assessed by urine output and weight gain, not by the size of the tummy after feeding, frequency of feeding or duration of feeding. If your baby is passing enough urine and is gaining weight, that means the baby is feeding fine. In normal newborn baby, the eyes may be closed at birth. The baby starts to open and see intermittently after that. The baby's eyesight is fully not developed. The fine focus is not there. Hence, you may have a squint-like appearance till around 2 to 3 months of age. For color perception and depth perception, the vision becomes complete and fully functional only by 6 months of age. And tear production often starts by around 6 to 8 weeks. So, the baby, even if it cries, there might not be excessive tears flowing down the cheeks in a young newborn baby. There might be watering and sticky discharge around the eyes. If it is not associated with swelling or redness, you can ignore it. The baby can have rashes in the initial newborn period called erythema toxicum, which again can be normal. There can be bluish green patches over the newborn, especially in the back region, which again can be normal. The baby's breathing is not regular. It can be periodic. If you observe closely, the baby may breathe continuously, may pause for 5 to 10 seconds and again may start breathing little faster. This is totally normal, but when should you get worried? If the baby is consistently having a fast breathing or if your baby is a preterm baby and the baby stops breathing for more than 10 seconds, then you may need to visit the doctor. The baby may have a nasal congestion, occasional nasal discharge, sneezing and occasional cough. Again, this can be totally normal. This is not necessarily cold. For further information, you can see the video on the links given above. So essentially, my advice to any new parent will be, rather than to consider is this normal for every damn thing, know what is abnormal, know the danger signs and consider all else as normal. If the baby is feeding adequately, passing urine adequately, gaining weight adequately, then essentially the baby is doing all good. How to assess the weight gain? As soon as the newborn baby is born, in the first week or so, you might have a decrease in weight. This is totally normal. After this weight loss, the baby tends to gain weight again. By 10 days of life, the baby comes back to the birth weight and then starts to increase the weight. This increase in weight is not uniform throughout the first year of life. In the first 3 months, the weight gain can be 750 to 900 grams per month. In 3 to 6 months, this can be 400 to 700 grams per month. And after 6 months, it can be 200 to 400 grams per month. So, if the baby is gaining weight as per the pattern, then there is no need for worry. Today, in this video, we have learnt a little about normal newborn. If you have any more doubts, post it in the comment section. I'll try to answer them. If you like this video, share it among your friends and relatives. To see such videos, subscribe to this channel. Till we meet again, bye.